Any notes? Just to make sure. Okay. Last time on Call of the Netherdeep, we finally made it to the city where Karth and I shared the dreams. But there was quite a commotion. It seemed like the things we were trying to fix and solve seemed a little bit more complicated. But nevertheless, we met up with the rival party. Apparently, they also found out that there's a similar situation going on that we might be able to find through a couple of researchers. But in order to find them, or in order to help them, we have to. Uh, sorry, hold on, my notes are like up here. Okay, yeah. In order to help them, we have to like actually be able to find the what the I forgot. I'm sorry, Red. It's been so long. My notes are all over the place. Uh, I'm sorry, Red. You got to take over. My notes are kind of messed up.
I knew it was gonna happen. It's like a new year. Like I don't even know where we left off. All right, so
Let's
you
try.
guys arrived in Bazazan. You
Yeah.
obviously uh, have met up with the other obviously rival crew as you had kind of looked around the vicinity of the area, looking and kind of seeing what this place has in store for you lot. As soon as you guys came in, you guys had fought some horrible creatures, multiple faces, multiple eyes. They were attacking the guards. As you guys saved the day there, killing them quickly, easily enough, without causing any harm or damage to the city itself. As you arrived, you met up with one of the kind of lieutenants here, kind of leading the forces here, as he himself is a drow. As he kind of thanked you to the bottom of his heart, seeing fit that he was going to bring in some his men in for treatment. As he suggested, you come along, as you would have more pleasantries to have a conversation with and kind of get knowing the problems of the city of Bazazan. As you guys began to go towards the infirmary, you notice there is one section of the dead and one section of the living. Quickly enough, you realize you found and you bumped into a former friend, as Ogun was excited to see him doing well, as they overheard the rudium has been spreading around here. This kind of illness that seems to kill people within 6 days, as it starts off with just a rash and begins to get worse. As supposedly there is no cure noteworthy, only something to stop it from spreading further, as you found out it was greater restoration. But that is not enough to completely remove it, knowing that you can get it from merely touching it or breathing it in. As whatever this stuff is, it seems like it is connected to the calamity, as you guys were obviously cautious about it. As you suggested towards the person running the place about the priest herself, about the jewels of the three prayers that you had in general sense, and she had explained a little bit more about where it came from and what its purpose was, but you guys were still confused, as you were been told about a change bringer, the calamity, and the Moonweaver connected. as well as even some temples of fragments that once existed in legend upon the temples of Vasselheim, and even potentially on Corel. As you guys merely are now given this huge task upon yourselves to find a cure of this place. Maybe not the cure of the rudium, but finding what is going on here, as there had been missing people, and worse cases, people getting sick. As you guys began to leave the infirmary and began to head towards the gatehold barracks, as where you had a conversation with Vern, as you discussed the battle plans and strategies. So he had explained a little bit of a location that one of our compatriots was rather interested, Karth. There was a library of the Cobalt Soul here, up the mountain, but he had mentioned it was a dangerous path to go there, as demons roam the area. It is once where the Battle of the Calamity took place, as there had been many researchers going out there to find something. As Karth, now rather intrigued, head towards there and find out any information from the Great Library. But knowing it's dangerous, indeed. As you guys had learned a bit about more about what's going on around the vicinity, as some archaeologists named Prolix had came here originally for his own research. So he's supposedly some archaeologist that arrived to Bazan just a few days ago from Onkarel. As he has something to do with something here, as Vern has suspicious thoughts of his motives. As he doesn't trust his archaeologist, he believes there's something much more about him. So he made sure to tell you guys to keep a light trail across him and make sure that he isn't causing any issues in Bazazan. As you guys had mentioned, as you guys had originally met them before, a tiefling in one of the areas where they had burned the bodies of a creature, a demon. As you gradually began to go from the location to the cremorium, as you obviously helped them out, as you began to do some studying and thought process of potentially, instead of destroying the corpse of the decomposing demon, as he was missing something from the creature, as he required some requesting help, as Karth suggested and agreed upon it for some information, as Casey helped as well to hold it down. Ogun couldn't stomach it, as they were opening his body and removing organs out of it, potentially finding the item called the Eye of the Eagle, and some other things that came out of this creature. As he had explained that this puzzle box is what he needed, as he kept it to himself, not wanting anybody else to look at it, as it was his own mission at hand. As you guys had a conversation and talked about things as it seems fit, this individual is a researcher himself, as he was here for his own reasons. He explained a little bit about why he was here, but he didn't really go into too depth and too detail. But he would offer some information or some research, if he found any, towards the Cobalt Soul. As you guys eventually left that area, you eventually saw fit to find a place to rest as you headed towards kind of one of the largest buildings here. Kind of finding a place called the Ready Room. Place to sleep, drink, as you eventually arrive again, having a conversation with the rest of the rivals, except for one of our individuals that was still in the infirmary, as you had explained over what was the courses going on, as you eventually agreed to an alliance, maybe potentially working together to solve the mystery around this place. As the trio, or sorry, not trio, the squad of five, they agreed, as they had a mission here, as they saw fit, whatever that jewel had given them, that kind of image of a purpose, they still had to follow it. Even if they didn't have the jewel, they did know that they had to do good. And just in case that you failed at the mission, they would take uphold the jewel and finish the mission where you had left off. With respect, of course. As we left off there, as you guys decided to take a long rest and wanted to go to the dilapidated temple the next day before you headed out. So I think that's all that happened on that recap.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be able to do that, Red.
I
Great
honestly
recap.
forgot a lot of it myself because it's a new year and shit. We took a week off, but yeah.
Yeah, that was quite a lot. We did quite a lot.
Well, yeah, we came to a whole new freaking village and city and stuff like that. So it's kind of again. All right. Casey's gonna be late. He's going to be an hour late, work and stuff, promotion, all that jazz. So he'll try to come in when he can. As Carth, you're next on recap.
Yep.
And let me know if you need like names and stuff like that. I always do like copy and paste like locations, names, and stuff. Cause I know I suck at pronouncing shit all the time.
Yeah.
Try to get better at it, but some of these names are just like god awful.
What was the city name again?
Bazozan?
Because I feel like, yeah, just for my spelling.
Yeah, give it to.
Is it in the? Oh, there we go. Okay.
I'll always like give names that I can't pronounce or locations that are very important to the story.
All right. Cool.
All right, let me get to the map.
Ah, yes, the sacrifice engines.
Yes, you must be
now
sacrificed.
it's all coming together. Oh man.
As you guys were getting a room, but we'll say that it's the next day already, anyways.
And we stayed at the barracks, didn't
Yeah, I
we?
thought we slept.
Oh, you stayed at the barracks. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
apologies. Yeah, so then I would go to there. Give me a second. That's where the 5 rested. Infirm. No, barracks. Where's that? Okay.
And I think I remember, like Ogun met up with the researcher at the bar, right? Not sure.
Yes, it was a researcher. I
Who
completely
was like
forgot about her.
disguised. Disguised as a tiefling.
Oh, that's the shady person. Yeah.
Yeah, you got her name. It was.
Yeah, there it is.
They were with weren't they with the tiefling guy?
Correct.
And they wanted us to.
They wanted
want
to
us
research
they
your
want us to-
jewel.
Yeah, they want us to come with them today.
That's
But
what they
we were
wanted.
gonna-
They wanted to come with
yeah.
us to the temple or
Well,
the place on the mountain.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It was the location that you wanted to go to, Karth.
Yeah, well, that's the same one. That's where we think all like the demons and shit are coming from, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
As even the group of the 5 had mentioned they'd agree upon helping, as they had their own research in the library as well.
But then there was
Now
also a
it's starting to
temple in
come
the
back.
city that we wanted to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
We
so
also,
yeah, I guess.
okay. We also ascertained that the blight that's like plaguing this town is also coming from the mountain.
Yeah, that's where all points are leading.
Yeah. Okay. It's starting to come back.
All right. Temple in the city, and then
Yeah, did we pick them
go
up?
grab these nerds.
These nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they said they would meet you at the ready
Yeah.
place.
What was it again? Was it B5?
I believe, yeah, because I think we've been everywhere else.
As you guys arrive towards the dilapidated temple, you see glass crushing underfoot. Amidst the overgrown weeds, collapsed walls have been replaced by rows of wooden shelves, old earthenware pots, and numerous alcoves are being used as planters for stubborn flora. Just outside from the far enclosure, a smashed mosaic-stained glass sits in a splintered window frame next to a withered skeleton tree. You can roll a religion check if you like.
We're a very religious bunch. There we go.
I'm not too familiar with customs, but
Yeah, it looks like a temple.
normally we just have a statue.
Alright, whispers you,
Prayed for the
so you
gods.
know.
What?
It looks like it's kind of busted.
Yeah, it's old, decrepit, it's really worn down, you know. As you notice around the vicinity of here, you see no vegetation has survived for a long time in Bazazan. It seems this place is kind of foreign itself, as you do see an individual coming inside, as he's working quite vigorously, as you see a furbolg.
I don't want to scare him. Might step back a bit.
As he kind of giggles. I could hear you as you arrived. Your footsteps are large, like my own.
I think you're good.
Oh, okay. Merry met.
Oh, I am Fogholm, the gardener. What can I do for you?
Well, we just got into the city yesterday, and we've checked out pretty much everything else, but we have heard of the temple here. I believe we learned about it at the infirmary. She mentioned it, that lady there or something. Somebody mentioned it. But yeah, we just I guess we're just seeing what
Are you here from Vern? The task hand?
yeah, him. Guard captain, yeah.
I was offered to help the Aurora Watch to create a source of food, since food doesn't grow here. No vegetation survives for long in Bazuzan due to the corruption. I think the influence is coming from the Betrayer Rise.
Yeah, that's where all the weird stuff going around here seems to be originating.
This place was once the Wild Mother's home. The temple was a former holy place of Avandria, the Changebringer. I hope the deities would cultivate new life amidst the death and destruction that haunts this place. It seems, alas, not. I've been meddling night and day as I have felt something surge within the earth nearby. A warm, kindly presence, representing of a prime deity. Of course, I suspect this present is a sign of the relic of the calamity that was awoken in the betrayer's rise, of course. As I almost sense it within you, as he points towards you, Karth.
Can I insight this guy?
Sure. What are you trying to insight about?
I guess just if he seems like curious or like devious.
He seems curious, if anything.
Okay.
Not devious.
Well,
Furbugs are
you
not
seem
really
to know,
evil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you seem to know a bit about what's going on around here. It might be because of this, and I guess I'll just show him the amulet.
You have the Jewel of the Three Prayers. How can this be? It has been lost for thousands of years. The calamity destroyed everything.
It was in a little underwater cavern at in Jigao.
Interesting.
We grabbed it, and me and Ogun back there, and one of our other friends, who's probably somewhere along the city, saw a vision, and it kind of, we were told we need to come here.
May I examine the jewel? It is calling for me. Mother Nature. Of course you can stay here.
Yeah, sure, I think we're here for a reason. Let him take a look.
As he looks at the jewel, places it on the table. I sense 3 fragments of divine power within it. 1 is awaken, and 2 slumber. Interesting. We must meditate and commune with the Wild Mother this evening. I would love for you to come and reach out to answers. If you join me this night. He offers it back to you.
I'm down to do it. I think we had plans for the night.
Well, the night is calling. It can only be today. You still have a good whole day, but it depends. Yeah. But you might miss the opportunity to get a connection with Mother Nature.
I mean, I'm down to...
important, Koth.
Yeah. Yeah, alright, let's let's do what we need to do.
Come this evening.
We'll let the other guys know that we'll probably go tomorrow then.
We'll try to arrange it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll be back tonight.
As he nods towards you. Do not lose that item. It has much power left in it. Do not give it to the evil that stirs in the mountains.
I don't plan on giving it to anyone.
Your mind might be twisted. Be wary. The mountains are not safe. Much evil lurks there. Even now, I feel it.
It
Do
doesn't.
you know about a disease that plagues this town or this city?
He nods. It is the rudium that is causing it. The blood of the gods. It's corrupted. And the people are farming it like minerals. They can use it for much good, but much evil can be stirred within it. It should not be touched, it should be left in the earth. The people will not listen to me. The people have already tainted themselves with the jewels and minerals that it gives and possesses. A raw source of Erudium can be used for great magic and great power. But it has a downfall. So you can, they can basically use Erudium to have the power to cast. It basically forfeits reagents, which is OP as fuck. But the downfall is, it can kill you if you did not handle with care. And as a, he states, it's the blood of the gods. To you, Erudium looks like a rock. It could be a powder. It's a raw source of raw energy, but it's corrupted. You might be tempted to even try it yourself, but do not do it. If you wish to suffer the same fate of those that were within the sanctum. They wished for riches and wealth, and they've gotten what they deserve now, it seems. What a poor soul. It's like a plague. It will spread. If it eventually arrives to a city, the city will spread with it. It should be cut off by its source.
Is there no way to cleanse it?
There might be, but I have no knowledge of that. Maybe the libraries. Maybe the Cobalt Soul Library that still coexists might have a cure. Who knows, though? It is something of ancient and foretelling, thousands of years ago. Even my knowledge is not that vast.
Do you know anything else about this this ruin up on the mountain?
The Betrayer Gods. You mean, as he talks, you mean the Betrayer's Rise?
I believe so, yeah.
It's a dangerous path. It is where it all started. If you risk yourself up there to do what you need to do, for the sake of the people of Bazuzan, so be it. But be wary. Demons lurk around there. Corruption. It is where the calamity started to begin. The great final fight. No one has known what's up there. Even myself won't even dare to go into those ruins. An ancient temple lies there, devoted towards it.
This could be the same temple the Prolux individual was looking for.
I believe that's where they want to go, yeah.
It seems like everything is connected.
Hopefully this ritual tonight will give us some more info.
Much
No.
needed foresight, yes.
There is a place here, even in Bazzoxan as we speak. A horrible people reside with the rudium. They seek to harvest it for their own good in good care and needs of requirement. They run a business here now. They call it the Seven Clasp. It's just across the way on the other side of Bazzoxan. I believe they hold the red substance in hordes of canisters to use for the far future. Horrible people. Horrible indeed.
Do you think the lieutenant knows about this?
And
I
what-
don't think
what
so.
Do they like attack people or like what?
I believe
they
they
just
stole the
is like a
shipments
black
of
market?
rudium. A person was supposed to come here to retrieve it. A tiefling woman. She was supposed to head it towards Unkrell and study it. A large substance of it was stolen a few days ago. Supposedly was reported recovered by some dungeon delvers of some sort. As what I recalled and heard through rumors and foretales is the boss wanted something that they couldn't get their hands in the black market. The rudium, of course. As well, theft had to be done. And it seems fit they got what they wanted. To have that much amount of rudium is a fortune, of course, in some people's pockets. But it can be a rather deadly device used to kill hundreds and thousands of people.
Do you think these people are the ones who took it?
I have no idea. Merely rumors, if anything. I do know that the store vendor is rather shady, if anything. He's a vendor from, well, Wildmount. He's resided here about 2 decades ago. Some rather diviner of some sort. It's a shop, if anything. You can buy and sell goods in here and there. Magical items here. Supposedly the individual knows how to read palms. I didn't believe in that. The mother is all I require. But I'd be wary. Whoever this individual was, this tiefling, I would highly suggest getting more information from her. She might know the root cause of what's going on. Merely I only have a rumor. I can't really detail much beyond my knowledge, of course.
Where can we track her down?
He shrugs.
Well, it seems like we're supposed to meet up with someone who's similar to that individual today. Although we can't
True.
do what they want right now, since we're supposed to meet up with him later on.
Oh wait, you don't have dark sight? Miru?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's probably why. It's hella dark. Sorry. Let me, do you want to cast light on yourself or something? Or do you have light spell?
I don't have any light spells.
Oh, you're just like pitch in the dark.
I have it. I'll come out and get you.
There should be some light sources inside here, though.
Yeah, there
There's like big braziers and whatnot.
I cast light on Maru.
Okay. Yeah, he can't see anything outside there. That's why. I see it. I felt bad because we were in a roleplay and he's like, I probably don't want to interrupt. Oops, wait, I did the wrong one. I did the dark vision.
My only concern is the the the, the town security. They have to know what's going on here. They have to know there's like a big operation going on.
I mean, I feel like they're more concerned about just surviving out here.
Okay. Yeah.
Things seem to be in pretty dire straits. I mean, yeah, if we have to put off going to the betrayer place till tomorrow morning, then I guess we can let those dudes know, and maybe we can look into this.
Yes. I think he said the library. Oh, I mean,
Well, you said something about the library. It's actually morning time. I want to get some grub. Let's head to the end.
Well, the
I think
library is
that's where they are.
up in the betrayer place, I think.
Yeah, everything's
right?
up there. Everything
Yeah.
is.
oh,
Because it
oh,
used
Yeah,
to
so I
be
think we need to
part.
look into these people.
everything's up there.
Yeah, because everything's been tarnished. It was originally there, but then obviously everything got worse, and well, people had ransacked or vacated the area because it was dangerous.
Hmm.
How many days trip is it up there, or is it just? Right up the road?
To get to the main place, it could take a day, but it's
Oh yeah.
dangerous. It's not easy to get there.
I got you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we just gotta tell him you gotta do it tomorrow.
They might leave without you. Like, okay,
Yeah,
bye.
Yeah, they might. They might just
gotta do what
bounce
they gotta
though.
do, man.
It's like,
Well, I know the rival party will probably go without you,
for sure.
but you shouldn't be on their level anyways. You should be kind of doing your own thing.
Well, let's, I guess, to the tavern.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Foghorn, for your time. We'll be back later on.
As he nods towards you. As you see the tree itself, the tree that you saw outside, it's huge and massive. It sprouts all the way up. The giant temple left, but it's dead. There's no life in it.
Strange.
Okay. Oh, you guys, you're here.
What's up?
So are we ready to go?
Change of plans.
What?
The temple that you visited yesterday.
Yeah.
He he mentioned something about other parts of power locked inside the medallion that Koth has.
I don't
He
understand.
said,
We need to. We believe that if we spend the evening with this druid Foghome, that he might be able to do some sort of ritual that'll shed some more light on maybe either this thing or possibly what happened up on the mountain there. But he seemed to sense something, and I feel like it's worth checking out. I know we were supposed to head up there, but I think anything we can get before that will be really worth it.
I see. What do you say, Io? She looks towards you all. Well, we'll let you do what you need to do. We will be tasking ourselves towards the Betrayer's Rise.
Be careful.
Understandable. Yeah, they apparently it's not the easiest to get to, so yeah, definitely keep your eyes out on the way there.
Psh, nothing will stop me to get what I want.
And what did he say? Cough. Fargon said something about what's plaguing this town is the root cause up there. Rudium, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous stuff. It can be powerful, but there's definitely
Oh, I know of Rudium.
some negatives.
Dangerous material. I'll never use it myself, honestly.
Probably a good call. Also, demons.
That's
But,
where I come in.
yeah.
Me will crush them.
Very true.
Well, I guess we'll see you around then. Blessings to the light with all of you.
Is Iva still not well?
We're gonna go grab him, actually. He should be
How is he?
fine.
Oh, that's good.
He's strong.
He doesn't want to.
He'll be okay.
He doesn't want us to leave without him. He's rather stubborn, if anything.
Well, best of luck.
As you see the other two come in with you. We have arrived just in time. Prolax, you take forever to get ready. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if you overheard.
Overheard what?
Prolax.
Yeah?
Unfortunately, we will not be able to escort you today.
What?
Yes.
I got ready and all this for nothing?
Well,
We have some on good authority that we might be able to learn more about where we're headed, and we can head out at first light tomorrow.
Fine. I can't do it myself. It's too dangerous.
Just trust us when, it might be worth the wait.
She looks towards you for a second. Could I ask you a favor by chance?
Depends on the favor.
I think you've heard rumors about the rudium has been stolen. Have you not? It's been going
Yeah.
word and word
Yes.
around here. As, well, we are the ones that had our belongings taken, of course. We were here to research and headed back towards Ank'Rel, eventually. I was wondering if you would potentially assist on maybe interrogating, on our offense, of course. There's a small shop next to the east side of town called the Seven Clasp. I believe the vendor has been moving stolen relics and different curiosities out of Bazzoxan for quite some time. Supposedly the small shop is supposedly a fortune-telling and herb shop for spellcasters. I myself would go there, but Honestly, we're not designed to fight. I don't wish to get my hands dirty. We're researchers, if anything. I thought maybe potentially heroes like yourselves would get down to the bottom of this and find the rudium before it's too late.
Does the shopkeeper have guards around that we should be worried about?
Not that I'm aware of. The individual themselves is rather quiet by themselves. A stern woman, if anything. Old. Very mystical, indeed. But she might have some knowledge on where it's been taken. I feel like they're interconnected some way. Especially with the amount of things that come and go from a shop.
Yes, that would help us quite dearly. Since, well, you guys are staying here for the time being. Could you, help us out? For the cause, of course.
I'll be honest. We planned on, well, at least I planned on investigating anyway.
We can. What's you know, you scratch your back, you scratch our back, we scratch yours. What can you do for us? I mean, we're happy to help with it, but you know, I'd personally like to take a look at some of your research if possible. Not everything, of course. I know you need to keep some things to yourself.
Once we have the research done, once we get to the library, then we can discuss on developing ideas for the solving the cause of the rudium, of course. We were tasked to go to here and head back to Ankarel with the substance. But since it has been taken, we're unable to do our task. And the guards here are useless at the moment. They are defending the city, and I can understand the demons are Ravik, if anything. And I don't think we're gonna stay here very long. It's getting worse and worse.
Oh. Guess we got nothing else to do today. Till tonight.
I suppose we'll meet you here tomorrow in the morning, then.
Sounds like a plan.
Come, Prolax, we have much more to study.
Well, on to this shop.
Yes.
Anybody good at interrogating?
Normally, I just flex my muscles, and if I don't open my mouth enough, people will naturally be afraid of me. But I'm not that good at persuasion.
Luna and I can handle that.
Yes, I was going to say Luna is pretty persuasive.
I mean, I am pretty good at it. I guess I have my way with words, some might say.
Hey, before we go anywhere, I'd like to just do my inspirational leader for the day. Get us some temporary hit points.
What's your inspiration today?
So I got 20 of them. So roll me 2 d20s and I'll make it random.
Okay, someone roll it from.
Let's do it. Let's do it. 2d20.
Alright, 7 and 18. Alright, as Mystra guides the threads of magic, so too must you weave the tapestry of your fate. Embrace each other's dawn as a new incantation, casting your own destiny. And like a spellbook's pages, your journey unfolds with every choice. Trust in Mystra's wisdom and inscribe tales of valor and magic. And don't forget, no matter how deep in shit we get, prestidigitation will always clean us up.
That's funny. I love it.
Let's go. Alrighty.
So everybody
I'm
gets
feeling inspired.
9 temporary hit points for the day.
Sick.
Ooh. Well, hopefully we can try to find what's belonged to Miss Tilthin and Prolax before things get bloody out of hand.
Yeah.
He said on the east side of town. Oh. What she said, rather.
Yeah, east side of the city.
Oh, okay. This. That.
All right, let me set the scene here. As you begin to arrive towards Seven Clasp, a rather small shop across the corners of Bazozan, as you see from the windows, the interior of the shop is fairly small, but not adorned. Baskets of all kinds of herbs, crystals, trinkets, and other miscellaneous things cover the benches and tables. The shop smells strongly of sandalwood, as the musk itself. Green curtains partition off the left side of the room. As you peek inside, you can see the floor is covered with a rug and pillows. You see a human woman sitting behind the counter reading some papers, as she's a middle-aged woman with tan skin, a hint of age creasing across the stems of her face, a dark tattoo, eyeliner winged outwards, zigzags back and descending vertical, down her cheeks like daggers. Her curly dark hair is shot with grey and pinned black behind her head. She looks up at you with an expression, saying nothing, but manages to convoy in disappointment with a raise of a single razor-sharp eyebrow. She sets down the reading glasses and sighs patiently, clicking her tongue and motions. Come in and close the door behind you. How rude. Are you here for reading? Fate is sometimes hard to read, the path forward and likely to change the events of the past. But I can offer divine glimpses of the way you must walk, for a fee, of course.
Much.
5 gold pieces.
Can I insight, see if she's being legit or if she's like some kind of like,
Yeah.
kind of like how I am, kind of a bit of a what's the word, a charlatan?
Sure. Totally being you.
It's the oldest trick in the book. You'll never get me with that one, honey.
I mean,
Man.
knowing we're trying to charm her, I'll buy into it. I'll buy into it for now. I'll do a reading. I'll take up fork over some money for it.
5 gold pieces? Okay.
Sure.
Come.
She begins to slide over the table, begins to head towards the pillows and blankets itself as she goes towards her crystal ball. She begins to take out some tarot deck cards. Begins
I make
to
biscuits
prepare
on the
them.
pillow really quick. There we go.
Comfy.
Yeah. I spin in a circle once or twice.
We're just gonna use regular deck playing cards for now. I have the other ones, but I don't want to load the add-on. The other ones, but yeah. As she shuffles the deck before you, and begins to place cards down, face up. As she looks towards you, draw one card on the table. Face it forward. This will be your past. A past simply interesting. Interesting indeed. Are you from the dynasty? Do you have a home? I don't know.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I'm an idiot. Out of character, is Ankarel part of the dynasty? I just don't know.
Yeah, it's
Like, is that area?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, I am from there. I wouldn't necessarily, yeah, more or less.
Supposedly you come from a noble line, a noble family. As your woven fates are long lost. Interesting.
I don't think I know of any nobility in my family. Was pretty average, I guess you would say, unless there's something in maybe there's something in my past I don't know.
I see a crypt somewhere far in depth. A tomb. Does that speak anything to you?
What would I know anything about a tomb?
I don't know, it's up to you. She's trying to foretell your past.
Not that I know of. I mean, I've always been drawn to tombs and archaeological sites. I've always been wanting to discover something like that. Maybe that's why.
Draw another card. We see your presence and your purpose.
Three spades.
Your trust is easily given to those you trust. Correct.
Sure.
You wish to become a great historian. The Cobalt Soul.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
You are here for a grave mission at hand. You have lost someone dear to you. You have lost someone close to you. And you have lost yourself. You have died once in your life. Is that true?
Yeah.
Interesting. Your purpose
Right
here
now I'm
is...
inciting. I would like to incite.
Sure.
Ha! It's terrible.
She looks at you closely as she's like, "You're here for another reason. You're here for something bigger, and you can utterly not discover yourself. You possess something great upon you, and are afraid to even challenge it yourself.
Yeah.
Draw another card for your future now." Your fate is sealed, it seems. Something you obtained long ago is attached to your soul. Something grave will happen to you, and you will have a choice to choose. Your life or another. It is uncertain that you will choose your own. Strange. You will choose the one that you need to free. That is all I see.
That gives me some stuff to think about. Thank you.
He kind of grips a hand over Carps's shoulder and whispers,
It's a bunch of bull, I tell you.
Yeah, what'd you guys find out?
Lots of different things in this shop. Just sniffing and smelling things.
We probably shouldn't talk like right by her, though. That's you know.
Right.
Back up and goes back to her chair.
Anyway, I didn't see any signs of the rudium, but obviously she wouldn't have it in the shop just willy-nilly.
If you're looking for any items, I'm low on items right now. Unfortunately, there had been an incident that happened about 2 days ago. Someone had broken into my back room and took something great of value, and I was too forward on in rather interested parties. As you watch her face kind of grimace for a second. I don't have any leads, but if you must look around, you're welcome to look around, I suppose. In what wares I have left, of course.
What exactly was taken?
She looks at you.
Maybe we could help.
A large portion of Erudium was stolen out of my wares. I was keeping it safeguarded for somebody.
And this is yours, you said.
Of course.
It's very poisonous, rudium.
Of course, in the wrong hands it can be, but in the right hands it can be manufactured into something of great purpose. Refined, of course.
And you know how to do this?
No. I merely collect it from my lower class individuals. The inspectors, the miners, you name it.
I see.
You could say I'm the middleman.
You don't have any leads. Can you show us where it was taken from? And was there any?
Why would I show you that?
Was it...
Who are you?
Well, you want us to look into it.
Did I say that? I don't think so. I merely just suggested it.
Well,
I mean, if you don't want it back, then I guess we don't really have to help you find it. But you know, we could definitely help you.
Roll persuasion check. If you're offering, I could show you the back room. It was open. She kind of points in this direction.
So, with you being the middle person and you have people mining this for you, who are you selling it to? Or who is it for?
Well, that's rather a little bit too open. That's a little bit private matters, of course. You could say it was supposed to be someone here that wished to take it from my hands and take it elsewhere.
I see.
I guess the reason why he might be asking is, what if this person took it out of your hands without payment?
Well, they came here just a few days ago, and they were saddened that they couldn't obtain it. Why would someone do such a thing?
Why wouldn't they do such a thing? They would not have to pay for it, right?
I suppose. But they're still here in town.
So that could be our first lead, though, right? If you give us some information on that, we can at least follow up.
They also asked us to look into it.
They're currently residing in the large inn from here. A woman with rather a cowl across her head, pointed ears, and blonde hair. I didn't ask what it was for. Of course, why would I care?
I messaged Karth and say I think we know who that might be.
Oh yeah. They literally just asked us. They sent us here.
Interesting. Well, you should have
Was there a
told me that
break-in?
earlier
Was
then.
anything?
Well,
Well, you were pretty vague yourself in our defense.
Well, I can't even give you all the information. I don't know who you are. You've entered in my shop, and you haven't even bought anything except for a reading.
Yeah,
And
well,
you've seen
you
it
kind of
coming
just
with the reading?
offhandedly mentioned that, and we offered to.
Well, now I know who you're working for, so we're on the same page now. I can't be certain. It could be a potential another group of vandals. At my old age, I'm not equipped to fight. Well, go on. Look in the
In
back
any
storage.
has anyone else
day
come
here.
to visit you?
A couple soldiers here and there buying potions of healing and scrolls of evil and good protections, of course. She does have quite a bit of things for sale, but they're kind of expensive. As obviously Ogun sees a bag of holding, he wants it.
He does. He does.
as you guys are doing this, somebody can actually, if you really want to be dirty in this area, if you really don't trust her, you can try to stealth and make your way into a place where you shouldn't be.
I will cast. If we want to do that, I will cast the spell for us.
I wouldn't cast a
And-
vocal spell; they might hear it.
And Ogun is going to stay in the front and keep chatting up the shopkeeper.
I will-
What is this?
I'll go ahead and
Don't
stealth,
touch
but I'm
that.
gonna-
I will also I'll quietly let Luna know that I'll follow behind her, but I'll use the Jewel of Three Prayers to go invisible.
Nice.
What is this? Looks nice. Is this a sword?
No, I don't sell swords here.
Looks strange. I could use it for a weapon.
You would use that as a weapon? Dear God.
Mm-hmm.
As he's
What's
holding
this?
a
Oh!
forgery kit in his hand.
Yeah, he's literally just like, he's just trying to make as much chaos for as possible. He's like picking up different things.
I will
smelling things.
easily kick you out if you stop touching his stuff.
Well, maybe I might buy something. Just seeing, that's all.
Alright, so this is what she has for sale. I'll give you the list.
Mm-hmm. What's this?
As he holds, as he points to the dust of disappearance.
Do not touch that.
What is it?
It's dust, of course. You dumb fool.
Why would anyone sell dust? Seems stupid to me.
She sprinkles a little bit in your face.
Alright, fair enough. Seems pretty potent.
Alright, in the meantime, what do you guys want to do?
I'm just looking at the wine over here, whatever this is, and kind of seeing if this door's locked.
And she
Without being too obvious.
looks at you closely. No trespassing there. I thought you'd go in the back and checking out the storage room, not looking in my wares. That's my bedroom.
My apologies. Been a long morning. Looking for a place to use the restroom.
There's no restroom here. It's outside.
Lord, look at this. Dust. Apparently it's important.
Alright, what do you want to do, Parth? Or Luna? As Luna, you head in the back. You can roll investigation to figure out what the hell's going to happen here. This is where the theft happened to begin with.
Yeah, I'm just following her, making sure nothing.
How long is your
Nothing
invisibility
goes.
last? An
I'll
hour?
assist with. It just says I can use it to whatever. Let me look up the invisibility.
Just an hour, usually, until you touch
Yeah.
something. Or use an object.
Yeah, like attack or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can roll investigation. Ooh, Luna. As Luna, you investigate around the vicinity. You see scraps of cloth with symbols of 5 spoked wagon wheels. As you see, the spokes have a string-shaped curve towards them.
Is it like a symbol I recognize, or is it like runes or some language?
History check. It's a high DC.
Yikes.
What do you want to do, Maru? Or are you just like sitting there?
I'm just watching the door.
It's like do 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 do. All right, Karth, what do you want to do? So the windows are open, cards. You can actually sneak through them.
Is this
It's locked.
okay, that one's locked.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
I'll go ahead and roll thieves tool check.
It's like makeup and you just like take a bunch of lockpicks out.
Oh, I rolled that with strength, so that should be a little bit better than that.
Strength.
I don't know why they give you that option.
It gives
It's
you a
immediate
quarry,
option.
and then once you pick it, it's stuck like that.
So add 4
If
to
you
that.
use
So
the
it's
settings
17.
wheel, you could use the settings wheel and just set it to like Dex or whatever.
Correct. Yeah, you can go to the. So what's the number?
17.
Okay, you open it.
Right. Let's open this door.
It's a back alley.
Okay.
Step out real quick, take a look around, see if there's anything of interest.
You can see 3 windows open.
Ooh, I'm gonna go over to this third window over here.
You see the bedroom.
I'm gonna climb through the window.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Not another one.
22.
Oh, same thing.
You make it through, as you don't make any noise.
I will whisper that I'll hang out by the window. You could take a look. I'll let you know if something's.
As you can roll investigation check through her room. $19. All right, I'll give you. You see a letter. As the letter is in Thieves' Cant.
Whoa.
This is legitimately the first time I've ever seen anything in Thieves' Cant in the entire years I've been playing this game.
Same.
It's rare. It's surprisingly rare.
As you see, beyond the Thieves' Cant letter, you do see a following letter that's in common.
Do we know if the rivals have already left for sure? Would I think we would have enough time to intercept them before they leave?
No, they're gone now.
Do I see anything else in the room then?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see here. What do I have with me?
Ooh, you guys being sneaky.
I'm gonna go ahead. Is there a way I could take an etching of it without taking the letters?
Yeah, you just grab some parchment out of your inventory and you start writing it down quickly enough.
Okay, I'll do that. Put the letters back where they came from.
Where's your friends at, anyways? It's taking forever. How long does it take to look in a freaking room? Are you gonna buy anything?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I get a hand rating. Yeah, why don't you take me over and do a hand rating?
No more hand readings today for you. I am done. I only do one a day. Takes a lot of energy.
Oh. Well, I was quite interested in this potion of healing you have here.
I don't think you can afford it, honestly. You could barely think that over there was a weapon.
Well, I guess I'll have to take my coinage elsewhere.
As he kind of flaunts his big
Business?
bulge gold coins.
That's
Bunch of
right.
copper in there, I bet.
I kind of
He kind
whisper.
of
Whisper to
Yeah.
Ogun, there's not many customers in here. We can probably go somewhere else.
And then and I kind of whisper over back, but I kind of say out loud, "Yeah, most of it's probably faulty anyway." Oh look, our friends are here. Good timing.
No footprints or anything, unfortunately.
Hmm. What a shame.
But I think we will continue looking into this. We do have some time today, so we'll if we happen to find it, we'll let you know.
Right, just be out of my hair. These two nuisance brats.
Yeah, these two, I don't know. I don't know what their deal is. Jesus. I don't know. Kids these days, right? Oh, that's not the door. That's the door. The door's over here. I forgot. Yeah.
Jumps out the window.
What'd you find, Goff?
I think she found some stuff.
What'd you find, Luna?
Oh, nothing. Let's just continue walking away. And once we get far enough away, I'll start explaining that I found some letters, one of which I cannot read, and that we will need to find some kind of a thief or a rogue to read it.
Perhaps in the barracks. Maybe there's somebody there that could read it.
That was my first thought as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of look over at KC. You're pretty quiet today.
Casey is here.
I know.
He got food poisoning. He's back at the barracks, I think. And there was that fish.
True. The fish last night was pretty
Rank.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, I liked it, but it's not everybody's thing. Would we know what the first eclipse is? Have we heard of that?
It's rumored in kind of the calamity, kind of the old lore.
Hmm.
Do we know this owl person, or have we heard of them?
No.
Well, let's go find our lovely friend, the captain.
Should have somebody who can read it.
What is your purpose here?
We need to see the captain immediately.
He's currently on duty. Another siege attack in the front gates.
Shit.
Yeah.
Might as well go save him.
Yep. Well, see you later, hopefully. Well, I need some exercise today anyway, so let's,
You
do a
probably
few
could
jumping
find
jacks
somebody
and-
at the tavern if you really wanted to, but you'd have to get some coinage out. It's not even guaranteed that General even knows
It's
how to
another
read.
option, yeah.
I want to save that as a secondary option, just for the fact of it's not as trustworthy. At least if the captain has someone, it's a little more trusted.
Yeah, in the barracks, possibly. We'll see.
Alright, so you want to go to war fronts?
What is it, B1?
Yep.
Go help the mans out.
Alright, as you guys run, you do notice a scene as you can guys roll initiative.
Oof, okay.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Let's go.
Karth.
Light cross. E5. Alright. I'll use my feline agility to move up a little bit more. Go up there.
What are you doing here?
We were looking for you. We had some questions, but we'll get to that later. Now we heard you were getting attacked out here, so here we are. Let's shoot it with my light crossbow.
That's a hit. Just takes half.
Fair.
As he will do Fairy Fire on it. Succeeded and dodged out of the way. Misses.
These guys about to messed up.
I'm just gonna dash right up to here.
The creature belches as it's hungry and wants to eat. Makes 3 attacks. Ooh, first one's a fumble.
Ooh.
19 gets advantage on his next attack. 14 kills this thing as you watch him get eaten alive.
Ooh. That's bad.
18 for 6. He also got a roll, I think, a save for its poison. Succeeds. Miss. 14's a miss. $17 for 2. Hogan.
13, 14, 15, 16, and a little extra. No, I'm not raging, so I can't do extra. But 60.
Alright, I'm gonna move forward 30 feet.
Oh wait, my movement speed's 40. Come on.
Crap. I had a plan, but I'm 5 feet away too far. Oh wow, there's literally nothing I can do from this far away. Oh god. I guess I'm just gonna shoot it at disadvantage.
Okay. 16 is a hit. 4 half. Maru.
I'm going to reach my hand up towards the sky and call lightning on the backside of him.
Alright. Damn. Big spell. Big ass spell. I don't even have that as a grid for you yet. I think I fucking. I thought it did, but like you didn't have it under your spell list. I didn't see it.
No, I had it after our long rest when we leveled up.
Alright, well it's a big ass AoE. You can just put a normal grid, I guess.
Yeah, so it says I can do like it's an AoE because
it's 5 feet. Yeah, I know.
And
yeah, like you can cast it anywhere within that like 100. I think it's like 100 or
60
something like that. Yeah,
it's 120 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 20.
Okay, so he saves, but does he?
He does take half. He takes half. Yeah. So roll the damage.
So I still roll the 3d10.
Yeah, 3d10 or whatever it was.
Oh my gosh.
It should automatically do it for you, but I don't know why it didn't. Alright, it takes half and then takes quarter as it's resisted. Demons, yo. Five whole damage.
And then I will move just right here.
$18 for 2.
Is this a Hezru demon?
Yeah, you fought them before.
Yes, I would have their. I forgot that I would have their resistances noted down.
Yeah, I already gave it to you.
And I would let people. Yeah. Well, I would just pass that along to the party.
Okay. Cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. Immunity to poison. Condition: immune to poison.
Okay, that's me. Let me see where we at. Yeah. Take my 40 feet. I think the whip has 10 feet range, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go. Whip the shit out of him. I don't know why that's advantage.
16?
It shouldn't be.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
For half.
And then I'll spend a key point and do patient defense.
Alright, Verna's going to use Manifest Echo. This is going to use his Echo to attack. 19, 24, 22. For 34 damage. Halved.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Yeah. For the spell, you can just drag it like onto the screen.
There we go.
Look at that little thing. Look at that thing.
And I'm just gonna attack with it right away.
That's it.
22 to hit. It's like 7.
Alright.
And I'm gonna use a cantrip, Toll the Dead.
Alright, let me...
13 wisdom save.
14.
Alright.
This thing is angry. It is going to claw with advantage. Ooh, natural 20. Oof. 18 points. He's dead.
Rip.
Ripperonis.
Claw again. Misses.
Sorry, I was just using my spell slot there.
Alright. It's gonna bite. Ooh, got a fucking nat 1. Gotta re-roll that. 7. I don't remember what 7 does. I gotta look up. I'll get all the memorization. It has disadvantage on his next attack roll. Kill it!
Ryan.
4 damage, half of 2. He's poisoned. It's disadvantage. It's a stinky gets him. Smell. 11. That's a miss. 19 succeeds. 22 for 2 damage. Half to 1. Jeez Louise. Alright, Ogun, we need your damage here.
Ogan's just gonna go into a rage and do a running jump swing attack with battle axe.
That's a miss. The second one hits.
Moving in. If I can click on the right thing. And then I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers on this guy.
I'm behind him, I'm guessing.
It's only 5 foot, so it'll just take his
Okay.
square. It won't hit anyone else. That I don't know why it only rolled damage. It's a DC. What
Dexterity.
is my DC? Yeah, dexterity. 16.
22. Takes half.
And then I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Karth.
Go.
Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and use my lightning again on him.
Okay. Crack lightning as it surges down again. Someone's mic's lit or something like that. 18. It dodges. It takes a quarter of that damage.
And that's it.
Let's gotta make another save. Nope, he's not poisoned. Misses though. Karth. Roll me a con save. The stench hits your nose. Nice.
Hey, let's run around. I'll actually stay right there and give the room, leave some room for the lightning. Let's try to beat him down.
It's a hit.
I'm gonna try to stunning strike him with that one too.
All right. 13. It's a fail. He's stunned.
Let's go. I'll use. Or does that give me advantage? Stun if he's stunned.
Yep. Yep.
I'll use
Yeah,
my bardic.
D8.
14's a miss.
That's all right. Okay. And then yeah, he's stunned. I'll try to swipe balls.
Jeez Louise.
All right. You know, he's stunned. That's okay.
Oh, you can roll again.
Stunned.
It's advantage. Or did you roll advantage?
Oh yeah, no, I did not roll advantage.
There we go. Yeah. Halved. Okay. Alright, Burn is going to use this thing. Rotating his glaive, making 3 attacks. 18, natural 20, and 11's a miss. To hit for 33 damage, halved. It's nearly dead. Lorded.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him again with my spiritual weapon. Just gotta find it here, hold on.
Alright, it's advantage. The spiritual weapon has advantage. Because it's stunned. 16's a hit, roll damage. As you kill it.
Hell yeah.
Gonna look for the one crossbow bolt I use.
You find it. It
Rad.
drops off the body because it disappears. I'm assuming get rid of the lightning.
Is this like an everyday thing here?
Yes. It's getting worse.
Well, I guess let's do what we have to do for these guys here.
As 2 bodies don't remain, they're dead. They're just eaten.
Oh. Never mind.
Can't even mourn them.
What can I do for you? Why did you come this way? Not merely just to save my life again.
We're wondering if you had someone who could translate motion to Luna's thing, the letter.
Yes, we were seeing if you knew of anyone of a roguish type to help us decipher this code.
I might have somebody in my barracks. I'm assuming it's important.
It's definitely a major clue if it's what I'm thinking it will be.
He nods as you head back. So you do see the proprietor of tavern next door. This individual was once a thief in its own day and age, and he's retired that duty to serve a better purpose. As you see an older lad in his 50s, he looks out towards you. What can I do ya?
Yes, we found a letter that we think might be important, and it seems to be in some sort of code. And from what I understand, those of a more roguish nature tend to be quite good at cracking these.
Would you like me to write it out for you privately?
That would be very well appreciated, for sure.
Alright. He spends the next 10 minutes decoding it as he writes it towards you. So he gives it to you. Not too sure what this code means, but it seems dire. As he heads back.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna ask the captain if he's ever heard of this owl guy, that wrote the first letter.
He looks at it closely as he tries to recall. I believe it's one of the leaders of the allegiance of the all sites.
Do we know what that is, or would it be like a
It's
history
a
check for that
faction.
one?
It's the faction. It's the group. The one that Karth has
That's,
been talking back and forth with.
Well, that's who. Wasn't the tiefling dude? Is that who he was with, or was that someone else?
Yeah, it's the Archaeologies Guild.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's that guy.
Usually it's a lot. Your Cobalt Soul's allied with them.
Right. So they weren't like known to work with Ruidium or anything, were they?
They're studying it.
Okay. But they haven't been known to obtain it by like theft. Or have they? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll ask
Who
him
is
if he
this
knows.
Arcadia.
This is beyond my knowledge, of course. Not too sure much about the alliances between the two. So,
And then I'll show him the letter that was just translated, and I'll ask him if he can make any sense of it.
he looks at it. The Merid. I know of them. They go by another name, the Tascarian Ladding Co.
Scary ladding.
They have a hideout, supposedly too dangerous for us to even endangerous our men east from Bazuzan into the mountains. Where the demons lurk.
Do you think they could be part of the reason why these demons are here?
It's hard to say. I don't know much about them, if anything. All I know is they're a mercenary company. It is out of our jurisdiction to even engage. We have enough of trouble defending our town across the demons, let alone smugglers.
Well, I think that means we've got to head to the mountains then. Either way.
Yeah. Would we have heard of Rothold at all?
Rothold?
Yeah.
Give me a history check, actually.
Honey, let's go.
Yes, it's a port city. It's located in the Blight Shores, south of the region.
On this continent.
It's in the continent of Wildmount, so no.
Okay. Yeah, so this is talking about some place that's pretty. This is across the seas, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that's So they're operating out of there, or working with. Obviously, they're looking for connections there. Looking for a new one, so they lost their old one for some reason.
Would we know what his title refers to, the Spireling or whatever?
Um. Not really. I don't. It's kind of strange to note.
All right, like I said, I think we should start heading towards the mountains. I'll tell the captain. You should probably watch out for that charlatan on the edge of town. That's where we found these notes and her belongings. She seems a little shady.
I see. I'll have guards looking in that direction, making sure there's no shady business.
Do you think she was full of shit with like the tarot reading too?
Absolutely.
Okay, because she was saying some weird stuff.
Trust me, that's how I made my living for many years. It's all smoke and mirrors, I promise.
I don't judge. Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I figured. All right.
All right, I guess it's time to go find our little buddies and head towards the mountains, or unless we want to do that tomorrow.
We have to do the. What time is it? We have to do the ritual thing.
It's still midday. Still, you still have like 6 hours.
Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you for
As
reminding me.
Vern has mentioned, the location of the area isn't that far into the mountains, but it can be dangerous. He says, 'cause he doesn't know what's up there, as he doesn't choose for his men to ever go back up there due to the amount of losses they had received.
I guess I'll ask him, is it something we could do in a few hours' time?
Depends what is waiting there for you.
Well, it takes how long to get there?
3 hours.
A couple hours to get there. We have no idea what's there.
Well, it's up to you.
We want to risk taking the chance of going and doing it now and not getting to the ritual, or
I made a promise that I would attend.
Yeah, I don't think we really want to rush. Have a reason to really rush into it. I mean, it's important, but yeah, I agree. We told the guy we'd be there. I think it might be important. But it's whatever everyone decides.
Yeah, I'm good with waiting.
I just worry that like they might have a chance to run or not be there by the time we make it there if we wait.
That's true. Also,
But obviously, I'll go with whatever the group decides.
How long would it take, Red? It's still like morning time-ish, right?
it's midday, so it'd take you 3 hours
it's
to get
midday.
there and then 3 hours back. So you could basically make it back by the evening, but if shit happens and hit the fan, and you have no choice to stay there, then that's the choice.
Yeah, we might not.
We might not.
We might not be able to just leave once we get there.
This is just a question of just pure ethics, and I'm just asking, how important is this ritual really, comparatively to the overall quest? Like, I
I'd
want to know
like
what
to know
everyone's
more
thoughts
about
are.
what this jewel thing. If this guy sensed it from where he was.
Yeah, apparently there's like other like processes to the power sealed away. There's only one part of the power that's in full effect. He said there's two other powers, like two other, I forgot what word he
Entities.
used,
There's
but
3 entities
yeah.
in it. One
Yeah.
entity's active. 2 entities are slumbering.
So
I'm
this
also hoping
ritual.
maybe it could tell us something about the betrayer's place too. Maybe.
That's why I'm thinking, what about, this is gonna sound really crazy. What if we split up?
Oh my god.
No.
I mean, it'll just be Carf. Carf
I
has
mean,
the
if we really
medallion.
want to go there, we can just go there after the ritual.
Yeah.
If we really want to push it.
Yeah, we might be pushing some exhaustion though.
Well, we're taking a quick 5-minute break, as we'll be back at 5. You can guys decide between each other what you want to do.
It all depends on whether or not they'll still be there. Because if they were, because if they are, then yeah, whatever. Then we'll just go to the ritual. But we still have. Oh no, we still have to do all that other stuff. We have to escort them and everything. I don't know, honestly. I'd rather just flip a coin. But the ritual, I'm a little biased. Seems important.
back.
Hey, Red, quick question. So what's 3 hours away towards Betrayer's Rise? What are we...
The hideout.
Gotcha.
So there's like locations all over that mountain. Betrayer's Rise is the furthest one, like to go the furthest to the temple, but there are like locations before it. You'll find like abandoned buildings and stuff because it used to be like a city up there.
Gotcha.
It was like part of Bazozan, but they had to let it go because of the demons. This game's juicy. There's so much freaking sidetrack quests.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually not opposed to whatever the group decides. If we want to split up and
Splitting up
explore
is
both, not a good idea,
pretty
probably.
dangerous. Like, if you have one person down, sure, but I feel like that one person left out of the loop is gonna feel bad if someone died.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, I think that this jewel is going to be needed at some point in there.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
without a doubt.
That's why I really want to do this jewel thing. Honestly, I was down to do a flip coin, but I'm really leaning towards the.
I don't think
jewel.
it's worth it leaving it up to a coin toss. I don't know. I just don't think we need to really rush there without getting as much information as we can.
Like, you guys could potentially wait for the ritual, then go there in the nighttime. Yeah, you'll get exhausted eventually when going back, or vice versa. But you could all do that in a day, and you still have enough resources. But if you feel like you need to wait a whole day and just forget about it, because tomorrow you'll have to go with those guys again. If you deny them again, the chances are they're gonna do their own thing.
Oh yeah, I don't want to put it off any later than tomorrow.
Yeah. I like that idea though. I feel like that exhaustion is bound to happen either. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, if that's what you guys want to do, that's fine by me.
Okay. Let's do it.
Alright. As we can flip time to pass it on if you want, depending if you guys don't have anything else to do in the city.
We just say we took a short rest in that time.
Yeah, you go to the inn, you get some drinks and food and whatnot.
It's one of my bardic inspiration back.
I'm gonna roll a D100 to see if Ogun finds a lass that he fancies. Nope.
A lass here? Oh, a girl. Oh. You should be in my other campaign, my Wednesday game. We have 2 brothels and they ignore them. I'm like, they're there in the campaign, they don't even want to do them.
Agatar would never.
Yeah, remember the 2 brothels?
I must have been not paying attention to that exact
You're on your
moment.
Dragonborn, though, so I don't know if she cared about it. But yeah, there was 2 brothels there, and then in my Thursday's campaign, we have a brothel, and my players are just like, whatever. It even has like vendors and like prices on each of them, and it has like backgrounds of each girl and where they come from and stuff like that, and what they're good at.
And what they're good at.
Yep. Some campaigns detail it out, man. Alright. As time obviously flies, eventually the evening sets in as you eventually head back towards the dilapidated temple. You have come back. I am glad. Come,
Yeah.
Come to the Wild Mother's tree.
You sold me.
We shall pray in unison.
As he sits down next to the tree.
I shall commune towards the Wild Mother, as I will be happy to reach out towards her for more answers.
As he begins to sit next to the tree and cross-legged, touch the branch and begins to pray. As you watch his eyes glow green, his hands tingle with little sprites of life, little spirits.
I see the vision. I see a young human, curls plastered to his brow by sweat, sinking to his knees in the garden. His eyes betray a lack of sleep. A desperate softens his feature. He looks like he has experienced more pain than any person should bear. They're counting on me, he says. He whispers, you need me, but I'm exhausted and frightened. What do I do? Please, someone tell me, what do I do? I see the moons race across the sky, soon replaced by anger. The red sun rises before the fateful battle. 5 silhouettes approach the temple, and one claps the knee figure on the back. Their voices are muffled, as if coming at you through water. You see them embraced, standing strong, before marching off to war.
As his eyes open momentarily,
The vision was a hero of the calamity, a recount of an old story of Bazozen's origin. The Kryn capital of Roshana was the betrayer's god citadel of God Dranis in the time before the calamity. The betrayer's rise was once a fortress, protecting Gor Dranis. In the darkness days of the calamity, the prime deities and their loyal champions laid siege to Gor Dranis before capturing the betrayer's rise, rooting the betrayer's gods and forcing it there. Though the storytellers have long forgotten their names and many of their heroes, the forces of their bond still resonates across the land.
Shana.
That's all he says.
Wow. That was quite a bit of lore. Well, this was actually pretty insightful. It stands up.
As he looks towards you, if you require more elaboration, there are marked plants all through the alcoves. They tell a story engraved on the back walls. Time of the woods, it in common, though they're no longer eligible. But they may help you. As you guys can roll a perception or investigation to find these.
Right? Perception. 20. Let's go, baby.
Alright. 20. Ogan, you find the first one.
2.
As there, it's not fully a word. It's not a full sentence because it's missing. It's old and it's been here a long time. As I'm just whispering you guys it, so it's for roleplay perspectives.
This one
Fuck.
says you owe me a drink in Marquette. Who owes who? A
Mine.
couple of things that can be for.
Do you feel any change inside your medallion or your
Would I have felt anything with the medallion?
Nothing, but you got to see through his vision in his eyes the past.
No, but I think it gives a little bit of insight as to what happened.
This one over here says, "We love you. We will always be with you."
This one says, "Friends forever, don't forget."
As I am rating this, record of me stating, I will never ever duel you again.
Okay. We should head out.
As those were left by the heroes of old.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for the ritual.
My pleasure.
If there's anything else, anything we can help with, by all means, let us know.
As he nods.
Right.
The cool thing is, a person actually found out what it means uh, through like just homebrew idea. It's a puzzle. Those words.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure none of you guys understand those.
Oop.
I'll put it in the Discord just for fun. Anyways.
Wow, that's nice.
It's
You said it's
interesting.
a riddle.
Yeah, but it's interesting how it like turns up to that.
All right. Gonna be a little exhausted, but I think that's the best. I think that's the play. We just go now. Well, actually, we don't know if we'll get into confrontation. Let me not be negative. Who knows? Surely.
I mean, they said it wasn't easy getting there, so I'm assuming something's gonna go wrong along the way.
No, Carve. No, no. Surely nothing bad happened along the way.
All right, as you guys head there.
Or wait, are we getting those dudes, or are we stopping to...
You go in the night. You're going to the place.
The hideout, not all the way to Baz's, not all the way to the
Yeah, no,
Betrayer's
we're
Rest.
not. Yeah, no, we're not going to Betrayer's Rest yet. We're just gonna go to the hideout.
Yeah, and up
See
here
if we
is where your other one is as well. Your library.
Oh, okay.
It's all along the way.
So the plan's to come back before the night's over, so we can get meet up with our
Yep.
tiefling.
As you begin to make your journey towards the top of the tippy tops, you can see a steep, winding staircase, wide enough for 4 medium creatures to walk across, leading towards what looks like a rather large built gate facade called the Betrayer's Rise. As you see this gate before you, Betrayer's Rise, both enormous and beautiful. Its black walls are carved in intricate reliefs, many of them depicting the scenes of torture. Lifelike, grotesque, leering demons perched above, peering down in contemplation. As you can see, are rather immense double doors forming an entrance, the gates made of onyx inlaid with copper and silver. The guards of the Overwatch stand between you as the demonic fortress lies ahead. As the guards look at towards you, I wish you well.
Thanks.
So this is basically what you see.
Up. Let's get moving. We never traveled during the nighttime before. It's gonna be interesting.
As you kind of enter in, you hear shouting erupts from the soldiers just as the Colossus doors fly open. Two shadowy winged creatures burst through the opening, immediately taking flight, screeching and diving towards you with their ebon talons extended. As we'll roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Here we go again.
Here we go again. I need to get a map for that. A map. Where the fuck is it? I'll just reuse this map because I don't have a map for it, so it's whatever. Back to the gates we belong. Your favorite creatures, but there's two of them now.
Oh boy.
Alright, so I'm just gonna stop using the group initiative button because I don't think it's working. Okay, looks like nothing's working. Maybe it's just. The upper roll. Oh, they're rolling.
Garth. These are currently flying 30 feet in the air. Going to swoop. Swoop-a-doo.
Yeah, I will, run up here and I'll fire 2 shots at this guy.
Okay. First one is a hit. 9 damage.
And I'll do one of those.
Alright, it swoops in, it'll making a large screeching noise. Everybody roll me a con save. Or be paralyzed. Karth is paralyzed. Loon is paralyzed. Maru is paralyzed. guys too. All the knights succeeded, they're not paralyzed.
Thank God.
Heavy crossbow shot. Natural 20 for 11 damage. Take it down! This one begins to swoop in and snatch somebody.
Luna, no!
27 to hit.
Oh,
That's
big
a
time.
crit. So take instead of 10 slashing, you take 20 slashing and 2 necrotic. As it grapples you, lifting you up 30 feet up there.
Not like this.
Heavy crossbow shot. 11's a miss. 13's a miss. Alright, paralyzed, roll me another save. Oh, sorry, you don't have to make another save. It goes away until the start of its next turn. My apologies.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't go away. Yeah, you can't do anything. But yeah. It's
Oh,
this
there's
one.
nothing I can do. Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, until the start of its next turn.
18, hitting this one for 5. Oh, good.
He's gonna go into a rage, and he's going to go for this one.
It's
The
up
one that's
30 feet up
grappled
in the air.
Luna. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck my javelins.
14's a miss. 19's a hit. 9.
Bring her back down here.
Lorlin.
I'm gonna cast command on the one that's carrying Luna and command it to land.
Okay.
Wisdom save 13.
16. Oh, sorry, my apologies. No, that's the wrong monster. Let me get the monster. Oh, this one has even more. Oh, it failed. Yeah, it's gonna command.
Alright. And let's see. Is the one next to me flying or is it on the ground?
They're both flying 30 feet.
Okay. Alright, so I will move closer to Hogan.
Alright, Maru's paralyzed, can't do anything. Parth, you are paralyzed. You guys, at the end of its turn, will not be paralyzed anymore. So it tries to recharge its screech attack. Does not. It is going to fly down to Maru and snatch. 26 to hit. For 22 points of slashing and 6 necrotic. It grapples you. Maru, as it makes you, flies you up. Is a miss. Alright, this one lands down, dropping you to the ground. You're no longer paralyzed. So people. This guy will run towards. Actually. Heavy crossbow. 12 to miss. Okay, we'll grab his great sword and attack twice. 19 for 6. Alright, Luna, you're back. As it dropped you, landing on the ground.
1 second. How high on the off the ground are these things?
This one's on the ground next to you. This one's
Okay.
30 feet. Grabbed Maru.
Fortunately, there's not much I can do for Maru, so I'll just attack the one in front of me with a nice little fun spray of cards.
Spray of cards. Funny. 19.
Takes half. Isn't blinded. Sad face.
Ow. Cards.
And then I'll
Paper
bonus
cuts.
action roll on my table.
Alright, we'll roll to watch what we're on towards this thing and grab its sword twice. 18 is a hit for 10. Okay.
Just chuck some javelins at this
It's-
guy.
This one's on the ground, by the way.
Oh yeah, but I want to get Miro.
Okay.
Miro to be blown up too high. We can't. we
Sorry, I
won't be able
realized
to-
I might have just coughed directly into the microphone.
Oh, that's. I heard it, but sorry. I thought you were RPing. it.
I thought I was. I thought I
As
wasn't
a,
muted,
as
so
a
I
cat,
hit my
as a
mute
cat
button.
ball, cat hair ball. Blech.
Yeah, just that's it. I was just paralyzed. Leave me alone.
Oh man. So some javelins. 22. 22. This guy.
Okay. How many javelins do you have left?
Let's see. 6. I already did 2. Another 2. 2 left.
All right, I'm gonna try and command this one to land too. DC 13.
Wisdom?
Wisdom. Yep.
8 fails. Starts landing down on this next turn.
And I'm gonna hit it with Toll the Dead. Wisdom 13.
Alright, wisdom 13 is what it got. It succeeded. 13.
Oh, I got you. All right, I'm good.
Maru, alright, you're still grappled in it. You can still do stuff, but it's not going to land down until it's its turn.
I'm gonna call lightning again.
I love it. Nobody's calling.
Maru, don't panic. Wait,
What the hell?
what are they doing?
Oh, he's doing that
And-
thing again.
Oh no.
Clouds get dark.
I'm gonna aim it at the one that's holding. No, I'm gonna aim at the one in front of Luna.
Alright, in the back, I'm guessing.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's only 5 feet, so it only.
Yeah,
hit
so you're
him.
in the back here. Because it spreads out if it's like next to like targets. But yeah.
Yeah. So just him.
Okay, dexterity. It failed with an 8. Give me the damage. Ooh, 16. Ow. Bloody.
And then that will be my turn.
Okay. Car.
So this one's been commanded to land, correct?
Yeah. It's not
On the ground yet, but it'll be there eventually.
All right, so then I'll go over to this guy and start trying to beat him.
punching. 21. It's a hit.
Yeah. When I stunning strike.
Okay, con save. 15.
Balls. All right, he makes it. Do another one.
19's a hit. Oh, they're sending strike or now?
Yeah, let's do another one. Why not?
21.
Key. Balls. And then I will just do a regular unarmed Let's try to give him a roundhouse.
That's a hit.
And that's me.
Alright, this one lands on the ground. Like a good boy. And runs up to it and attacks. 13 and fucking 6. Garbage. Alright, this one's gonna screech.
Loudly, didn't like you guys. Roll a con save, everybody.
Oh.
All the guards succeeded. Alright, let's see on here. DC is a 13, so Maru's stunned again. Luna's stunned. As you're stunned, your spell is gone. Because you can't concentrate.
But don't I get advantage on my? I have Warcaster.
You have Warcaster against... Yeah, don't you?
I have-
Yeah. Oh, you didn't roll
Well,
twice, then roll again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I didn't see that. Okay, well.
Never mind.
It's okay. At least you reminded me.
So lucky.
Alright. Goodbye, Lightning Storm. Alright.
As it's going to use its bonus action to use its Shadow Step to fly up.
As it cannot be attacked, it just teleports up.
Where'd it go?
It's up there!
What? Ah! Oh, there.
16 is hit for 3. Natural 20 for 10 damage. Luna, you're stunned. Can't do anything. Roar Watch, going a heavy crossbow. 13's a miss. Hogan.
Alright, let's use his last couple of javelins. Get him.
This one?
Wait, hold on. How high up is he?
40 feet.
Oh,
So it'd be straight rolls for you.
straight roll. Alright, let's do it.
13's a miss, 22's a hit. As you puncture it right through its head, it drops dead.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a chromatic orb acid at the one that's holding Maru.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay.
Acid.
Good damage.
That's some good damage.
It's acid though. I rolled the wrong one.
It doesn't matter, it's acid. It
Yeah,
burns, it starts melting its skin and shit.
Sheesh.
Alright, you're still stunned from the scream, even if its creature's dead.
That's 40 feet up.
This one's not on the ground.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
okay.
on the ground. Logan
okay.
commanded it.
It did a safe landing of a plane. That's a hit.
Let's try to stun him again.
Okay. 6, it's stunned.
Let's go. And we'll do one of those.
Roll me the damage for the first hit.
Oh, yeah.
Crit, nice.
And let's flurry of blows.
That's a hit.
Let's go.
It's dead. And in combat. You eventually snap out of the
Let go of
stun.
him.
Mm.
It's another notch in the staff right there. Carve a little something there.
Ogin's gonna spend some time trying to see if he can recover any of these javelins that he threw.
Sure.
God damn it, my games keep like fucking the internet's being stupid.
Do I have to roll for any of that, Red, or?
Yes, perception or investigation.
Yeah, I want to search for mine too. Ooh, 13. That should be advantage.
21. Hopefully I recovered something.
You find 3 javelins intact.
Whoa.
That's the knight's thank you. Thank you for your services.
Worse.
Just part of the job.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a good thing to have on a resume these days.
Be wary. It's dangerous beyond these gates.
Yeah, it seems like it. So... Okay.
So the location for this hideout is southeast. So you're just kind of traveling, taking the road. As no time happens, as you eventually kind of make your way there through the destruction and debris, you also see in the opposite direction, you see the library in all its glory, damaged in ruins, but still standing.
Hello.
The choices. The choices.
They're
Can
not
we
ne-
make a save point?
They're yeah, they're about like an hour away from each other. The buildings.
Can't do both.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get you on the map for the place. So you guys can take a short rest as you're making your way here. If you like.
Hell yeah.
This will be your second short rest.
Don't forget about final rest.
So you find a ramshackle of a 2-story warehouse against the mountains to the southeast of Bazuzan, deep into the hills. As you see what looks like a warehouse standing in the back outer yard behind a high fence. The gate's fence isn't locked. The building's 3-point entry, the front door, a large warehouse a loading door, and painted over windows are locked. The front door has a sliding peephole that can be opened from the inside. Either of the doors, the windows are unlocked, or can be unlocked with, so they're locked. So, but yeah, this is what you see.
There's a lot of ways to get in, but I'm not too sure where to start.
Yeah. I guess I will, try to be stealthy and try to peek in, like, the nearest window.
Alright.
Where do I see a window here?
The windows are on the second story.
Oh. I can climb.
Sure. See a window over.
Climb up and...
Yeah. Alright.
Or, which one is it? Is it...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can climb here. That'll.
I'll go right here.
Okay. You do see a window. As you see some crates, some boxes, a lot of weird stuff inside.
From what you can tell, you can see the balcony, basically. On the second level, it's stacked crates overlooking the main warehouse.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just, kind of whisper, it's kind of clear. I don't really see anybody. It seems to be a warehouse.
It just feels a little odd, knowing that there's no one here, or at least we can see.
I'll hang out up on the balcony and just kind of keep an eye inside to see if I can spot any movement or anything.
Okay.
Where's the direction of the main warehouse, Red?
This is the door, the main door. Oh, you mean the direction where you're at?
Yeah, I was gonna, because
Oh, it's
more than likely
it's southeast of Bazzoxan.
Oh,
So it's like up in the mountains where you're at. Like you're in like you're not in the Betrayer's Rise yet, but you pass the gates where it's infested with demons.
No, I'm sorry. I meant the main, like the warehouse of like where's the main warehouse? Because you said there was crates in the room where.
That's where he's at. He's on the second floor. He's on the top of the
Okay.
second. He's above you.
Okay.
Like
You think you
he's
can-
looking down. So where he's looking down, it's the front door right now.
You don't see anything up there, Cough?
It just looks like storage.
Yes. I'm not too ignorant to know that there might be traps laid. But I grow impatient. It's gonna try the door handle.
It's locked.
You see
Does anyone
any
have,
symbols of anything anywhere?
Nothing.
Anyone good with opening doors?
I can try my best.
By all means, Debbie steps back.
I'm gonna go ahead and just give myself guidance real quick.
10. Guidance. 10's enough.
Cool.
Nice job. I knew you could do it.
So you open it slightly with a creaking open, and you see tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed over the floor on the north side of the area. As you see stairs rising up to the open level above, as you just kind of see it's been ransacked or hasn't been really kept clean.
Does it look like that leads down into where I can see?
The stairs lead up from where you can see us.
Okay.
Search these barrels here.
Yeah, I'll just find an open window from the top there and.
You want to lockpick it? Or open it?
Well, I guess I would check. I don't have lockpicks. I would just see if there's an unlocked window. If not, I would just head down.
Alright, they're locked, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just.
They look like they haven't
way
been
down then.
open in like a couple years.
Looks like some type of storage for wine. Maybe. Also looks like this place
As
has
you
a-
guys look through, you get surprised. Roll initiative. You didn't stealth. Get him! As they fire heavy crossbow shots at you. They're all going to Ogun. 17, 16, 15, and a 12.
Thank God. 15 and 12 miss.
Alright, 2 of them hit you then.
Yeah.
You take 15 pierce in the back. As you do see 4 thugs with hoods, short swords, and heavy crossbows as they lunge out from the crates. As you see appears to be Dwargars, a hobgoblin, and a drow, as well as a female tabaxi in their midst as they see fit to defend themselves. As we'll end our session here, continue onwards next week.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
What's next time? Will you remember to stealth?
Honestly, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But hey.
Alright, reminder on payment if you haven't paid. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, sadly, we didn't have our bunny boys goodbye, but I guess his schedule changed completely, so that's to be expected. But hopefully our new individual comes in, our Minotaur. We'll see. But we will see. Have a great the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, Red. Thanks,
See you
everybody.
guys.